Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
Don't start recording until I finish cutting my... Ow!
So you finish cutting your what, Mac? Your
Foreskin.
foreskin?
No. I'm cutting the skin off of my blister. That's almost gross, sir.
Oh my god. Dude, what if the skin around your... What if your foreskin was thin like like the way blister skin is? It would just shred off if you didn't wear a condom.
I mean, I've gotten a blister on my dick once or twice.
Have you really?
From fucking?
That's real? I've like torn the skin, but not a blister. Like it's just like a wound.
Yeah, there was one girl where it was like
fucked her so much and so hard that you just got. I fucked a girl where
it was a marathon
through my jeans and it scratched my shaft up pretty hard.
I thought you were gonna make a effort
to not sex.
It's
not on this episode. I'm too tired. I haven't eaten.
How are my levels?
Your levels are good.
Describe to everyone what I'm doing.
Okay. So what Mac is doing is he's balanced the microphone on the table into his mouth, and he is very delicately shaving a large amount of skin off of a blister on his foot that he got from exercising. No. Is it casually walking? Mac's feet are so...
I didn't get it from casually walking. I worked 11 hours this day.
Mac's feet are so fucking bad that just the act of walking has shredded them to pieces.
No, I made the mistake of wearing a sock with a hole in it yesterday. So...
Oh my god, why do you even own it? Throw it away. Do you still have the sock? Jesus Christ.
What? You can't just...
The sock is in your room right now.
You can't just throw away a sock. Once it has holes in it, then it becomes a cum sock.
Okay, yeah, I was literally going to say it becomes a jack-off sock. Have you ever... Dude, so what's your jack-off sock technique? Do you sheathe your penis in the sock?
Sometimes.
Or do you come onto the sock?
Little from column A, little column B. Depends on how I'm feeling the day.
There can't be a little of what?
If I'm making love to the sock, it's inside of it. But if I'm just trying to splurt out, then you just wipe it up with the sock. Don't come.
Oh my god.
Wool socks are better
for jacking off.
They feel better.
No, wait, dress socks, man. The sheer you get that high cotton count or thread count or whatever. Oh, man.
What did you do today?
Dude, I woke up. I had a photo shoot with a stranger. So I get...
Where?
Well, people ask me to do photo shoots all the time, and I usually say no because they want me to do all this work. Anyway,
Send us a picture of your butthole to see if you're photogenic.
Yeah. This guy was like, hey, I do portraits. You can have the portraits for free. I just really want to photograph you.
Did you have to be naked?
So I would look. No, I went and looked at his website, and he's legit. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I just gave him the address. He came over. He photographed me here in the house. He brought 200 pounds of photography equipment. We had to move all the furniture, turn the living room into a thing. And
it's so clean.
He photographed me. All I had to do was blow him. It was cool.
Yeah. Seems pretty cheap.
You focused? Are you looking into your foot right now? You're really into it.
I mean, you're telling me a boring story of how you blew a guy for photography, so my foot is actually more interesting than that. What's the name?
Took photos of me.
What's the name of the guy who takes pictures of all celebrities, and he's kind of a sex... bad sex guy. What are those called?
Bad sex guy? Like a creep?
Not worse than a creep.
What's worse than a creep? A rapist?
Not a rapist. Not that bad. But I mean, he might have been accused.
What's one more than a creep?
Assaulter.
But one less than a rapist.
Assaulter.
Is that Louis? No, Louis is a creep.
Louis,
so he's in between Louis and Weinstein. Is that what we are?
Oh yeah, he's definitely not a Weinstein, but he also might be a Weinstein. It's Terry. His name's Terry something.
Yeah, you were just gonna out this guy for sexual assault without knowing anything.
No, it's well known.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's get him.
Terry Richardson.
Get his ass. Terry Richardson. Think you can just photograph Mark Wahlberg? Oh shit, that guy looks like he molests.
No, he's like a very famous
dude. He's literally why? You gonna molest people and then wear a molester's uniform? It's crazy.
I mean,
dude, no, it's wild. It's just like that people know. Don't wear that.
Here's the thing. He has a tab on his Wikipedia that says sexual misconduct allegations starting since 2001, but many models and celebrities have gotten their portrait by him.
Dude,
why?
So he started in 2001.
I mean, that's the earliest person to come out. He's probably been assaulting people since the beginning.
True. But many celebrities what?
I don't know. I didn't keep reading. Anyways, he's
dude, if you're gonna molest, 2001's the year to do it because the towers happened and everyone forgot everything that happened.
Dude, 3,000 people died in the Twin Towers. I think there had to have been a crime going on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How many
there were people fucking when the planes hit, for sure. Right?
I would. Like, it's like, oh, this is...
You just look out the window and it's like, what's going on here? Bam. Just fucking your secretary. It's a cool way to go.
Oh, you know what else was a crime? Probably flying the plane into the tower.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is a crime. It was, and they're in the towers at one point. So yeah, you're right.
That's a crime.
That's a crime.
What other crimes were committed?
Probably a lot of people not wearing their seatbelts with the seatbelt sign turned on.
That's not. I don't think that a cop can give you a ticket for that in an airplane.
That's a gray area. I always wonder. I get up when the seatbelt sign is on and go to the bathroom every time. I don't give a shit, dude. That's when you go, because that's when no one else is going, and you're like, now's my time.
And that's when, what are they going to do? Stop you? Then just piss your pants in the aisle as a power move. And now they got to clean that up.
Piss your pants as a power move is such a good move.
There was, in the news,
I saw a video of a guy he pulled his dick out, aisle seat, dick out, and he's peeing on the seat in front of him, arcing it. But of course, tons of splashback on that. You know, because he's on, like, United. Those seats are close to you.
Yeah, that video is pretty wild. I don't know.
Where's the most public place you've ever taken a piss?
Outside?
No, but God damn it. What? Ooh, almost lost our Diet Cokes. Have you ever, like, where? Outside. What's the most in public you've taken a piss? Have you ever just pissed at a music festival in front of a lot of people?
No, I'm pretty vanilla.
Oh my god.
Like never in an alley.
Really?
I have a super strong bladder. I just hold it.
Dude, my bladder is not strong. I've like just gone into a corner with like 300 people in Manhattan watching and been like, I'm doing this. It's happening.
There's some like crazy old bars where they just have like water running underneath the bar. What? So you can just whip your dick out at the bar and piss.
That's not what that water is for.
Yeah, there's just water at your feet.
It's not for piss.
What, spitting in? Why do they have running water?
Oh no, it's definitely can't be for piss.
Why would you
you're hitting on a girl and you're just peeing?
There's not girls at a bar with an open urinal bar.
There's just a trough it's not even the good kind of urinal.
No.
A piss trough underneath the bar. That's a bar you would want to hang out at. 100%.
Yeah, no girls.
Jesus.
I can just talk with other weirdos.
God, I don't know what to do with you sometimes.
Here's a better guy on a plane. Creepy tourist who made flight attendant wipe his butt dies on vacation.
Hell yeah, dude.
And describe his picture.
So
he looks like he programs Linux. He's wearing shorts. He's easily 300 pounds. There's two Japanese men who are wearing the uniforms of, the Beastie Boys.
He made an Asian lady wipe his ass.
Let's see. An obese American tourist who made headlines when he forced an air hostess to wipe his butt as he moaned in pleasure mid-air has died in Thailand.
How the fuck did he get on the plane, man? This guy is everyone. I don't even. What the fuck, man?
The unnamed pervert left several Taiwanese stewardesses traumatized when he demanded they help him in the lavatory by removing his pants and wiping his butt on LA to Taipei EVA air flight January 19th.
Can I be real? I feel like, listen, not to demean the struggle of these stewardesses, but like if a man who can't even wipe his own ass is demanding you do something, well, just walk away from him. There are no there's no like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna slowly have to figure the puzzle of turning around in the bathroom out so that he can chase you? Where? Just go anywhere he can't go, motherfucking. I don't know. What was that argument to get her to wipe his ass?
He claimed to have had recent surgery on his hand. Mm-hmm. Asked him to pull down his pants so he could use the bathroom.
Okay, well that's like a Johnny Knoxville bit from Jackass.
Oh no. From one of the stewardesses said she locked herself inside a bathroom, crying and vomiting, unable to wash away the stench of the man's crap.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no, dude.
Oh, he weighs 440 pounds.
Okay, so that's like... he must be short. By the way, everyone, he looked like... I don't know. He kind of looked like if he was skinny, he would have been a wizard, but instead he was just
Here's the thing. I don't care what size you are, but as soon as you can't wipe yourself, that's too fat. Like I'm gonna draw the line there.
Yeah, I agree with you. You got to draw the line. It can't wipe your own ass.
No, I mean, if you got a cool bidet jacuzzi system going, then get fatter. I support it. But
yeah.
Once you have to involve other people. That's where.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Have you ever had to have someone wipe your butt?
No.
Really?
I mean, when I was a baby.
See,
I wasn't like an independent child out of the womb.
I mean,
I
meant like
butt.
as an adult.
No, I've never blown out my arms.
I blew out my back and I couldn't reach it, but I just didn't tell my wife at the time and let it ride. I was just like laid in the bathtub and let the water run on my ass instead of asking her for help.
That's the good way. That's
too proud.
Did you ever? That sucks hurting your back. Like if you break both your arms at the same time, then that's like at the beginning of a cool porno.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. My dick is so hard.
Dude, if I break both my arms, the first thing I do, I get my cast. I come in cast on to get my ass waxed. We got to get this taken care of now, baby.
That is a good move.
You just got to get that butthole stripped.
Do you think they'll do it at the hospital? Like they have the stuff there, right?
It's true. You're just in those weird casts with your arms out, looking like a fucking Egyptian or whatever. There's just a lady down in your gooch. That's a lot of trust.
If they get you down to surgery to shave you.
They'd have to put you in like the stockade to do it.
I mean, hospitals probably shave more assholes than most people.
Yeah,
all the asshole surgeries they
the
gotta do.
The place that assholes are getting shaved the most is hospitals, and second is Brazilian wax places, and third is probably the kink.com castle.
I would like to get waxed over shaved. Day 2, it's gonna be.
Oh, dude, I waxed my butt recently, or not waxed? No.
Shaved?
I'm so sorry, everyone. I shaved my butt. Huge mistake. I was like gonna use my beard trimmer in my ass, and then I was like, "No, what the fuck are you doing, Shayne?" And then I was like, "Okay, think," and I was like, "Just shave it." You've seen videos of people shaving their butthole online. Just shave it, see what it's like, because our bidet can't go on our toilet.
Yeah, we gotta get a better one.
Yeah, so I was like, "Here we go." I went to I shaved my butthole, and I gotta say, was so good at first, so bad for like 4 days. Dude, for 4 days it just felt like I don't even know how to do it. Just was like I was clenching sandpaper between my ass cheeks.
Do Asians have hair on their asshole?
I'm trying to think back to the Asians I've had sex with.
Maybe that's their dirty secret, and that's why they blur out their genitals.
I remember
they don't want us to know.
Have you ever been doing doggy style and you
how
look down
clean their poops are?
And you're like, that's a nice butthole. Have you ever done that?
Every time.
You've never had sex with someone with a butthole and you were like, wow, that's a lot.
No, if I see a gross butthole, I'm out.
It's like red or whatever. It's like a different color. You're like, why do you have a two-tone butthole?
I didn't know those existed. What
do.
kind of
Some
women
girls,
are you sleeping with?
I will listen. I don't want to out anyone, but we'll just say there's someone I dated for a very long time that should have had their butthole waxed. Or not waxed.
Bleached?
That should have had it bleached. Yeah.
Can you get other colors?
And I didn't marry them. But anyway, yeah. Can you get in other colors?
You know, what if you don't?
Bleach it
I don't want to be.
Dye it.
I know blondes have more fun, but I want a brunette butthole.
Dude, I've been with a brunette butthole. I'll tell you that.
Cool redhead,
Dude.
red butthole. What
When I was like 19, I used to sleep with this girl, and I told her that she had a hairy butthole because she did. And she asked me.
How rude.
No. She asked me about her butthole, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind it." And then she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I mean, it is hairy, you know." And then she cried. Just sitting there while she's crying. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. And then she's like, is it bad? And I was like, oh, it looks like, it just looks.
Did you show her your monster?
And I was like, it just look when we're fucking, like the hair, like it's like it's wet and sticks to things. Like I can see it. It's crazy looking.
Maybe
it's like the girl from The Ring is coming out your ass trying to grab onto my dick. And she didn't like that.
Maybe the Japanese have got everything figured out with
Dude.
pixelated genitals.
Yeah,
that's
they
the way
get it.
to do it.
Yeah.
Your imagination's better than reality, always.
Always.
That's...
No, actually, no, that's a lie. Blowjobs feel so much better than I imagine them feeling.
But if you close your eyes and imagine a better blowjob while you're getting a blowjob, how good does that feel?
I've done that so many times. I've done that. Have you ever been getting a blowjob and you're embarrassed because you can't finish, and then you think about, I mean, we've talked about this before, but you sort of imagine you're trying to muscle it out. You're just like anything else. Think about other sexy stuff.
When I get a blowjob and it's not enough, I think about pussies.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I pretend that their mouth is a vagina.
What do you do when the pussy's not enough? Do you think about what's the next level?
That's not possible.
No, there's people whose pussies aren't good. Their pussy
Again,
game is weak.
I refer to you to if they have a weird asshole or a pussy that's not good, I'm out.
Oh yeah, you just leave.
I'm just like,
I mean, in
my
old age, I'll just quit. Now I'll just be like, yeah, we're done. But back in the day, I used to just like throw dick until something happened or I faked it.
Can't believe you faked it,
dude. Faked it so many times, and I genuinely, I have very few regrets in life. Every time I faked it, I regret it. Those women
really
need to know that they were subpar sexually, because then they went out into the world to have more bad sex. Yeah, just like girls need to tell guys who don't know what they're doing, like, no, you don't know what you're doing. You got to fucking watch some YouTube videos.
That's also on you. I'm gonna give you 25% for bad credit for not only not telling them, but not like, you gotta, if they're throwing bad box at you, you gotta bring up your game.
No. I mean, well, listen, they weren't unsatisfied, though. I definitely won't say that I've never had bad sex where both of us were just like, fuck this. I definitely have. So I'm not like some god, but
I am. I've never had bad sex.
Oh my god! Firstly, that's a lie. I've talked to people who have given you not subpar reviews, but definitely been like, it wasn't great all the time.
Name names.
No,
because it hasn't happened.
No,
I can count the number of times I've had sex on my fingers and toes with different people. I mean,
you already said it. All right, you've had sex less than 10 times total, and I will accept that you think that you've done very good. It's always 10 times.
Good. You can't name an instance.
No, I don't want to out her because she's perfectly nice, but. She didn't say you were bad, but I was like, Mac's dick game is so strong, and she's like,
was it the time I cried?
I think that's what we're referencing.
Okay,
I think that's what we're referencing, my man.
One, I was crying about love, so
you get a free pass.
I get a
Did you come anyway?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a dude. You know what? That's some real Michael Jordan with the flu shit right there. For you to be crying and then be like, no, I'll get it together, and then just fucking muscle it out.
Yeah. For our listeners who aren't piecing it together, I was sleeping with a girl. And while I was with her, I realized I wanted to be with another girl.
Oh.
And she's like, what's wrong? It was like a fuck buddy situation. Yeah, and I was just like, I'm in love with someone.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
She understood.
It's so fucking... Dude, I'm just imagining some girl who's like, cry in my mouth, like the next level of fucked up.
I mean, if you're into that, I can deliver.
Dude, I can't wait till you have sex next.
What do you? Oh, our neighbors are.
Oh,
do you
shit!
think they heard about?
What if they come up and they're like, "What's going on?" I would plug the other mic in and be like, "Get in here." And
that's what I used to do that at an old podcast.
Yeah. You used to have the bar cast where you would have drunks on to debate very often women's issues. What the fuck was that about?
I mean,
why were so many people at that bar worried about women's issues?
That cocaine bar.
Yeah, the cocaine bar. It was like they were selling beer, but also everyone was like doing bumps in the bathroom constantly. I'm just trying to shit. There's some guy hiding like I don't know he's doing coke.
I feel like maybe women just want to debate women's issues when they're high on coke.
Yeah.
I would. I like to talk about man things.
Women just doing coke, just like, woof, fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I've never been high on coke.
Really? You took it once, though.
Yeah, I took it at a party with a bunch of other guys doing cocaine, and it was such a bro fest, kind of like.
If I remember correctly, it was a bunch of dudes at a weird party. You did.
It wasn't even a party.
And then you stole the aux cord and put on Eminem. And
no, you're mixing my parties.
Oh, those are two different. You've been to two parties?
I've been to at least a few.
Damn.
But, no, the cocaine party is I did a line. And then the guy divvying it out does a line, and everyone's getting hyped, and everyone's doing it. And I'm like, I don't feel anything. Then they do a second line, and everyone's getting even more hyped, and I'm like, I don't feel anything. They give me a third line, and the guy does his, and gets a bloody nose, and I'm like, I'm good. I don't like if I'm not feeling the first two, this probably isn't like the real shit. And so that's my cocaine story. I'm sorry to disappoint everyone.
Yeah, so you just doesn't work on your fucking whatever. Your body is just immune?
Maybe I have ADHD to an infinite level where caffeine doesn't do anything.
What if you take meth? Should we try it?
Adderall?
I feel like you'd be all right. No.
Adderall is legal meth. Like literally chemically almost identical.
Did I say the word legal meth?
So you want?
Or did I say meth?
You want Adderall
Firstly,
with like gasoline and like turpentine in it.
Firstly, everyone says Adderall's legal meth. Adderall is not legal meth. Adderall's not meth. No one who has an Adderall prescription loses their fucking teeth, dude.
If that's because they don't smoke the Adderall.
Dude, no.
If I
no
smoke
one with
Adderall,
an Adderall prescription fights the police and wins, dog.
I'm telling you, it's because it's Adderall and like drain cleaner.
Is the drain cleaner what makes you strong? Is that what it does?
It probably helps.
Dude, if drain cleaner makes you strong, start taking it. Go to the gym.
Meth would be a great pre-workout.
Dude, what if you did meth and steroids? How much work could you... I wonder if someone was like, listen, you have a month to do meth. We'll detox you. You do it with the steroids. You would get a lot of work done.
I actually, now that I think about it, I think I've done math.
Oh, okay. What?
Do you not know that story?
Because of the first time you smoked weed?
The very first time I smoked weed, like that Kendrick Lamar song. First time I smoked weed, had me foaming out the mouth. It's I bought it from a homeless guy because it was like in high school.
You know, homeless people have the best weed.
And it's Utah, and it was pretty crazy because I gave him $20 and he's like, "Wait right here," and he runs off with my $20. And it was just at the Salt Lake homeless shelter. Dude, I was like 17 or 18.
It's so crazy that he came back because you know what that means? He wants repeat customers. Dude, he's just like, you know where to find me. He's just fucking on the street.
Well, here's what happened. I think I was like looking for weed. He's like, I'll find it, and he took my $20. And then bought like $10 of weed with it in like a little meth bag.
Jesus.
He bought me. I mean, it's the first time I smoked weed. It was the brownest, shittiest, like garbage weed ever. But then I smoked it, and I've never been that high on.
Okay, yeah.
Like my heart was racing.
Okay.
It wasn't
PCP.
like
It could have been.
It
also.
was probably Sherm.
Jesus. I remember once outside of the homeless shelter in Salt Lake, a dude was like, "Ice, you want ice?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Nah, I'm good, man." And he was like, "What about later? What do you think about later?" He was like, "Give me your number." I was like, "What the fuck? No, I'm not." I literally think I was so taken aback that I was like, "You're not gonna get my phone number, man." And he's like, "You got email?" I was like, "Whoa!" The most enterprising heroin dealer of all time, or meth.
Wait till he finds like social media.
He's got an email listing, my meth people. He's like, I accidentally sent the chain mail to my meth list and not my work list.
I'm saying that he starts his. There's subreddits dedicated to cool drugs.
Yeah?
There's Stims is a cool subreddit.
What?
That's just people smoking meth. And
dude, no way.
It's such a fun subreddit. There's Ambien subreddit. I'm not sure if that one still exists. People.
What do they just talk about the fucked up stuff they do on Ambien?
They're not even like fucked up stuff. They just talk fucked up. Like they're barely speaking English and posting stuff.
Jesus.
Like rolling their face across the keyboard. I feel like half of it is pretending to be high on Ambien.
Yeah. But it's so you take the Ambien and then you go hang out in our Ambien is the idea.
I think
That's jeez. Okay.
Trying to think of other drug subreddits. There's drugs. That one's pretty lame. The drug forums are fun.
I had a threesome once where the girls were like, "We want to fuck you, but we have to do this coke first," and I was like,
not straight edge.
I don't know," and I left. I was not into it. I pussed out because they were gonna do. Dude, they had. By the way, I thought I've seen a lot of people do coke in my like a crazy amount of people do coke in my life. It's always like they have barely any. It's just like a little bit in like a locket or something, and they put it on a key or their finger or whatever, and they just do a bump. These girls pulled out like a fucking sandwich bag of coke. I was like, that's a fucking
damn.
That's a prison amount of coke.
Do you regret not staying?
Dude, a part of me was like, steal that. At the time, because I was very young, I was like, steal this shit right now and fucking sell it and then rob the person you sold it to. But anyway, that was my mindset back then. Did not fuck those ladies. I remember one of them had a rat tail.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that's so
dude,
hot.
it was fucking crazy.
You just reminded me, since this is October, about a threesome that didn't happen with me.
What?
When I was, again, a teenager.
Yeah.
I had a Halloween costume idea that my buddies all told me not to do.
Wait, hold on. Let me guess. You're like, here's my Halloween costume idea. All three of us fuck each other. They're like, wait, what?
We're a threesome, guys. That's our costume. No. When I was a teenager, I wanted to get a full Nazi uniform because I thought it would be like hilarious,
dude,
to dress up as Hitler for Halloween.
If you,
I still think it's hilarious.
You can't do it if you're white or Asian, but if you're brown or black, that's very funny.
That's even funnier. If
you're
white,
a woman, it's also funny to dress up as Hitler
You
because you put the mustache on.
Dude, I feel Hitler is a very funny costume.
As Hitler, dude, Sarah Silverman as Hitler did something to my penis. She unlocked something inside of me.
Just wait. So after like a week or two of arguing, my friends tell me not to get the costume. I was going to order like a legit Hitler uniform for like $250 off of like some recreation website or whatever. I go to this party. And it's like, all right, whatever. I think it was a stupid banana costume because I spent the last minute not getting anything.
Yeah.
And in walks in two of the hottest girls I've ever seen.
Dude.
And they were wearing SS uniforms.
No.
And I was just like, well, I can't talk to him because I'm in a fucking banana costume. Like, I was so pissed off at my friends.
Dude,
I'm like,
if you
look
had
at
been
them.
Hitler?
Look at them. Exactly.
Were they white?
They were. You know what? You want to know what they look like? I still remember. I'm not even kidding. If you Google a picture of, there's these two girls wearing these shirts. I think they're like famous models from the 90s or something. But they're wearing shirts that say, I fuck everything I kill.
Ooh, that's a fun shirt.
The other girls, if you type in, I fuck everything I kill, and I kill everything
I fuck.
I fuck.
Hell yeah. It's a good saying.
Let's see. And I'm
I'll describe. Don't worry, everyone. We're looking at photos, but I will expertly describe these women to you. All right.
That's what they look like,
shit.
minus all the injuries.
Okay, so one of them is they're both white. They should not have been wearing SS uniforms. But you know what? Mac was into it. Maybe they were like fetish community people, and they were like, whatever, we'll just wear our
maybe
weird
they were
fuck dungeon SS uniforms.
Maybe. That actually sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah. So you actually might have saved yourself from a situation where they tied you up and you were like, cool sex stuff, and then they sounded you.
I mean, if I was dressed up as Hitler, I would have deserved it.
Yeah. Just sounding Hitler.
I think I still want to be Hitler for Halloween one day.
I mean, listen.
Would it be offensive to do blackface and be Hitler? To dress up as Black Hitler?
Well, is it offensive for POCs to blackface?
I feel like the further shade you go away, the more offensive it is.
What do you mean?
So if I am brown going to black, it's only half as offensive because I'm like,
What about
kind of the
what
way
about
there.
that Asian sitcom about a family that lives in an African village in Uganda, and they all wear full blackface, but they are clearly Chinese?
I know what you're talking about. Do you know the name of the show?
No, dude. I fucking don't watch it, dog.
I think I've watched an episode
I
or
feel
two.
like I should, though, now that I think about it. We should review.
Here's my question.
It's so fucking rough, dude. They don't even look black. They're just like, they just have like tar paint on or something.
Yeah, it's like cartoonishly
Yeah,
bad.
it's what Asian people think black people look like. So it's very anime and it's rough.
Isn't it like a drama kind of thing?
Yeah, no, it's a
It's
drama.
not
It's a
even-
fucking soap opera about a black family that lives in Uganda, but they're played by Chinese people on Chinese fucking television,
I've
dog.
seen the show. It's so funny.
Dude, it is brutal. And by the way, these actors think this is their big thing. Like, they're crying and shit. Like, they're really trying. This isn't like a racist thing. This is like there's no woke culture in anywhere else but the United States and the UK and Canada.
Anyways, here's my query to you.
Okay.
We all know blackface is offensive.
Sure.
I just answered it in my head. Yes, it is offensive to do blackface on characters that don't exist.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I was going to say Black Hitler isn't a real character, so it's not offensive.
I like Black Hitler. Blitler?
Blitler.
Dude, what does Blitler hate? What is he trying to kill?
Probably Jews still.
Oh, I was going to say chickens. Mine was way more racist. Well, no, wait. No, yours is more racist. You can't kill Jews.
Oh, you went with the black racism. I just went with classic Hitler.
Well, I was just trying to think of what Black Hitler would hate, and I figured Black Hitler wouldn't hate people because black people seem pretty cool, and so he would just go one step down. He wouldn't be vegetarian. He'd hate chickens.
Oh, I thought you were making like a hacky black people chicken joke.
No, now you are one more level racist.
No, because
Yes,
I didn't
yes.
realize it at first, and then I'm like, oh wait, Shayne must be making that joke.
No,
Because I'm so woke, I didn't even think about it first time.
Fucking slamming through racist ceilings right now. Oh, SNL, stop listening. Dude,
What Halloween costume? What's the most racist Halloween costume you've done or thought about doing?
the most racist Halloween costume.
Or just any Halloween
Oh,
costume?
dude, I don't know. I've never thought about blackface before.
It is wild, like how many politicians running have like done blackface. You think my idea is like the people who actually do blackface as like a costume
Yeah.
seem to be the same people who are drawn to political power, like the same kind of assholes.
It is crazy. Well, they want to fantasize about having all the power black people have. Being good at sports, having giant dicks, being good at music, all the stuff we look up to black people for.
What?
And if you're into power, then you want to be in control, so you become a politician.
All right.
This is my theory.
Your theory does not make sense in my brain.
It makes sense to me because you never see white women doing blackface. You only see white guys doing blackface. And white guys look up to black men. They really do. Even racist dudes are like, fucking man, they are good at sports.
I mean,
like,
whenever it comes to cuck porn, it always has to be a black guy.
exactly. I don't know. I grew up my whole life surrounded by racist people, and I remember, they still watch sports. They still genuinely looked up to black people. It was very confusing. But I just remember being like, these are our heroes, but we don't like Michael Jackson fucking crushes it moonwalking, but we hate. I don't understand. It never made sense to me. I don't know.
As a brown person, I never paid attention to the race wars
Dude, it was
or
also-
the race sex stuff.
Did I ever say this on the podcast when we was hanging out once we were like at a barbecue or a bonfire? And
Wait, was it like a black barbecue?
No,
Oh, so a
no.
regular white ass boring barbecue
there were no black people, Mac. There were no black people.
in Utah, but I don't know. Maybe it was a recent
Not
barbecue.
where I was. No, this is I'm young. and
Oh,
I'm with
okay.
Lots of racist people, right? Genuine, for real, not a joke. This is a part of my identity. Racist people, and where they're all hanging out, they're all talking, and then one guy's like, "I get why we hate black people. I get why we hate Mexicans. Someone here explain to me why we hate Jews again." Like, he was legit confused. Like, he wanted to be on board, but he didn't know. And everyone's like, well, you see, they control the banks. And he was like, do they? but I work at the bank. Like, no one understood. Like, they couldn't. Everyone's trying to rationalize hating Jewish people, and I just remember being there, just being like, "What the fuck am I witnessing?" Just one dude who's just like, "Wait, hold on though."
It was the first woke.
yeah.
Like,
The most woke guy there is like, I get why we hate all these other people, but like, he just hadn't done the research because he was an uneducated racist.
or was he the most educated?
Dude, he just hadn't done the reading.
Because no, he was so educated, but he's the one questioning.
I know he was.
That's all. That's really like how you just start questioning things. You're like, wait a minute.
Racism is like religion. As soon as you stop and you're like, hold on a minute, it ruins it. You can't question it. Dude, what? How much? If someone wanted to grapefruit you, would you let them? Is that hot to you?
No.
Grapefruiting? Really?
I feel like it would burn.
I was thinking about it the other. Well, what about the grapefruit lady style?
Does everyone know what grapefruiting is?
Grapefruiting.
It's pretty common, but also common online. But
True.
I feel like we reveal a bunch of stuff that
people are not. They don't
especially
realize.
We're old. We're old, and from that era of the internet of shitty 2000s memes.
Yeah,
that you're bringing up on our podcast.
All right, so you guys, we're going deep into the sex stuff right now. Grapefruiting is when you cut both ends of a grapefruit off. So now you just got a circle part of the middle grapefruit. Then
this lady on YouTube,
and then you hollow.
She gives us how to.
Yeah, there's a lady who got famous for it. She's on YouTube, and then you cut the middle of the grapefruit out, roughly the size of the person's penis, and then you put the grapefruit onto their penis like it's a cock ring, right? And then now you blow them. And you use also, do you heat the grapefruit up in the microwave, or am I adding that part?
That's how you burn your dick.
Okay, I might have added that, everyone. I don't know. And so then you blow him, and then you squeeze the grapefruit, and you use the grapefruit while you blow him, and it's supposed to be citrusy, and it makes your dick zesty or something, like a fruit salad.
The sound became famous.
Yeah. So she also teaches how to do regular. She sounds like a mountain lion in heat. Dude, so she famously was like, I think she's the queen of sloppy blowjobs. She was basically the first woman on the internet to be like, just get in there and fucking get crazy.
It's also a completely safe for work video. You're allowed to look at women deep-throating dildos at work through a grapefruit.
She has the blowjob technique equivalent of like a guy who's in the trenches during World War I, and he says, fuck it, and he just jumps up and attacks the enemy lines by himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared.
Zero concern for her own safety. That's her scream blowjob. That's a scream blowjob.
I would get blisters on my dick, and then the citrus would burn.
I don't think her lips touch your shaft at any point because she's so like. It's fucking wild. Anyway, I've had girls do it to me. Not grapefruiting, but I've had very sloppy like. Fuck my face. And
I thought what other fruits did they use if it wasn't a grapefruit?
I've tried to fuck a watermelon once.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't feel good. You just like fuck it into nothing. At least I did. I immediately kind of almost wish I hadn't said it. But I mean, I fucked a couch.
Wait, did you cut a hole in it first?
Yeah.
Or like
microwave it. You try to get it warm. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's still cold in there.
No, you got to be careful with the microwave because you'll burn. It'll be like a Hot Pocket. It'll be molten in the middle and cold on the outside.
True. Have you ever put an ice cube in someone's pussy and then fucked it to try and get cold pussy?
That sounds like it would hurt.
No, what? No, it doesn't hurt. An ice cube can't hurt your penis, Mac.
It would be really uncomfortable.
I mean, maybe, or it's awesome.
I'm sensitive to cold.
Good. It's not good.
I don't want to get brain freeze.
It is fun when a girl puts an ice cube in her mouth and gets her mouth kind of cold and then blows you, though.
You're not going to acknowledge my awesome joke right there?
What?
Getting brain freeze?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty fun.
Come on.
Well, no, they get brain freeze if they're going down on you with the ice.
No, you're getting brain freeze because you're getting brain. Come on.
No, that's what I was saying. They get, because they give brain. I mean, it's a good joke. I'll give it to you. It's a great joke.
For our listeners who try out all the moves we suggest, try giving and getting brain freeze this week.
Dude, what about also just put ice in someone's butt. See what happens. It'll melt in there. It'll be fine.
Can normal ice hurt you?
I don't know.
Like, could you get frostbite? I feel like you can get frostbite from enough normal ice.
Yeah, I mean, sure, if it gets cold enough, but if you put ice in your butt, you're not going to get frostbite in your butt.
You know what
Matt.
you should do? It is Halloween. You should get dry ice and give a blowjob with the little pieces of dry ice.
Oh, spooky.
So all of the what is it? Carbon dioxide like makes it look like you have fog coming out of your mouth.
I thought you were gonna say it's Halloween. Get out there and fuck a pumpkin. Just do it.
You could do that, but also like, how cool would it be if she's sitting there and all this spooky graveyard fog is coming out of her
sounds
mouth?
Cool, like a dragon almost.
Yeah,
a dragon blowjob. What does that sound like?
Not as good as a ghost blowjob, which I just described.
that's what you described.
Ooh,
dude, I watched the Ghost Adventures movie about that the demon house. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
It's basically a house that was super haunted, and this family lived in it, and then like Child Protective Services were there a whole bunch because
they have to come because the ghost is blowing everyone.
They're just like they blowing everyone up in here.
The kids blowing the kids.
The kid, he won't leave the house. He just keeps getting blowjobs. No, the ghost was not blowing. The ghost was like. Or it was a demon. It was
Who gets the ghost blowjob in Ghostbusters? A rated PG movie, by the way.
Someone gets a blowjob in Ghostbusters?
You don't remember in the first Ghostbusters?
Does Slimer grapefruit someone?
I can't remember. It might be Egon or something. I can't remember if it's Egon or whatever Bill Murray's character. But they're sitting there. There's a scene where he's looking down. It's during a montage scene, I think. So the music's all playing. And he looks down and his pants unbuckle. And he's just like, oh, looking all like, what's going on? And the zipper slowly unzips, and then his eyes roll back like he's getting a blowjob.
Dude.
But there's no one there, so obviously.
How does he know? It's like, how does he know it's not a dude ghost?
That's a good question.
Oh, no.
You know it was.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely it was. Just some young, enterprising gay ghost that just getting Egon, sorry.
EGOT is.
Yeah.
You got to blow a lot of people to get an EGOT.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. Dude, yeah. That fucking
You can't just
ghost.
blow one.
Dude, how bad would you be if you were right about as you were about to bust?
He
appears and it's like a Renaissance ghost with a monocle and a fucking like mustache.
Yeah, the girl ghosts, there's a lot of guy ghosts that you could find, just like in real life. So girls aren't blowing. Why would you blow a real human when there's plenty of guy ghosts to go around?
You can't blow a ghost.
I'm saying the girl blows the human, whatever.
The girl ghost blows a human?
In the movie,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. She can't blow a guy ghost.
Do you remember that girl who was having
sex with a ghost?
Open relationship with all those ghosts?
Yeah, and then she got married, and then she said the ghost left her. Dude, fucking women in 2019 can't even keep a ghost boyfriend.
I mean, maybe
she's like, I imagined him and he left me, and it's like, yeah, he fucking did.
Oh, I can't find.
Even the ghost can do better.
I can't find it because
Hot Girl Summer was wild.
I'm getting all these articles on why did they ghost me.
Dude, nothing makes me more mad than girls who are like, he used me for sex and he left. It's like, bitch, he didn't use you for sex. No man in his right mind has ever fucked a girl and it was great, and then he was like, I'm gonna never do that again, and left. If it's good, he's gonna fuck you again. That's how that works.
I mean,
have you ever fucked someone and it was good and not tried to fuck?
I told you every time I fuck, it's good. Because I bring the heat.
For you though.
No, sometimes I gotta work at it. But sometimes I feel like there's people out there who fuck really good, and you're just like, can never do that again.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like if you fuck your boss, which I've done, and then been immediately fired.
What if a girl in an SS uniform was like, let's fuck, and it was really good?
Oh, it's already
But then when she's like, it's not Halloween anymore, she's like, these are my normal clothes.
Oh, big reveal. Like she's just like, I don't even like Halloween. You're like, oh shit.
She's like, hello what?
It's like when you fuck a girl from Comic-Con and she's dressed so bad, and then it turns out it's how she wears bondage pants all the time.
That's oddly specific.
Listen, I went to speed dating, Comic-Con speed dating once, and it was as rough as you think it was.
Are you allowed to dress up as Hitler at Comic-Con?
That's a really good question.
He's been in comic books.
He has been.
Marvel tried to replace him with Red Skull, who's pretty evil.
Yeah,
but he's not Hitler
he's
evil.
not Hitler evil, dude. Even Red Skull can't hang with Hitler. Dude, imagine if the end of the Avengers, like when they go to get the crystal and Red Skull's guarding it, it's Hitler. They're like, what the fuck? What is Hitler doing here? He's like, yeah, this is where I went. Just fucking.
What if I haven't seen any of the Marvel movies, but it sounds like Thanos was trying to do what Hitler was doing.
Dude, no, Thanos was not because he killed half of everyone. What if
Hitler was trying to?
It was only Jews. You're like, wait a minute,
solved everything.
Thanos. No one tries to fix it. They're just like, no, it's fine.
I went a different direction with that. I was imagining Hitler with an infinity gauntlet or whatever, collecting all the stones and then killing 6 million people because the population in World War II was 12 million.
Oh, my God. Oh, dude.
There wasn't that many people back then.
No,
I looked it up.
No, 71 million people died in World War II.
Oh, I was just thinking about the Jews.
Oh, yeah. And that's not even including all the people Stalin killed for the love of the game. Just freestyle.
Man. Being evil seems pretty memorable.
Dude.
We never remember any good people.
No one's like, who's the best person in World War II? You don't know. Who's the worst person? You're like, maybe Stalin or Hitler, one of the two.
So there was 2 bad guys.
There were 2. Well, no, there were 3 bad guys because the Emperor of Japan was pretty fucked up too.
Oh man, imagine being the 3rd worst guy in World War II. Like, no one remembers you, dude, Emperor. I don't even know.
Yeah, Hirohito.
I was gonna say Hero Horde.
We know that the first part of his name is Hero, which is interesting.
Hirohito sounds
dude,
right.
Just imagine being the Japanese and they're just like sewing people together in India. Like, what do we got to do to get your attention?
To get some evil points around here.
Yeah. Dude, they did all kinds of crazy fucked up stuff.
Yeah, World War II seemed pretty justified when you look back at
it. Dude, every of all the wars that you're like, oh yeah, we should have done that sooner. World War II is the one. The Japanese just have like full-on millions of sex slaves. You're like, well, should have fucking gotten in there earlier. Our bad, everybody.
And then we ended it with some nukes.
Dude, my grandpa got in there. That's crazy to think about. Dude, I'm going to see him this week.
Do you think you could dress up as Stalin? No one would be mad at me if I dressed up as Stalin as Halloween.
In fact, there would literally be hipsters be like, take a photo with me. Stalin is communism, LOL, for the win.
Yeah, that's what hipsters sound like.
I don't know what they say. I fucking hate people who think communism's a good idea. It's like, cool. Move to China or North Korea. North Korea will take you. You can defect.
Wait, what if I want to vote for Bernie, though?
Well, then you got to vote and then you got to go.
No,
dude, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm saying isn't he's the communist guy, right?
I'm gonna go to Bernie's a socialist. And he's not even a real socialist. He's a democratic socialist. So you can't even
wait. Who are the last good democratic socialists?
It's Bernie, and that's who were the last ones in life.
Who are the most famous democratic socialists?
I don't know. No one. The people in Switzerland, in Denmark, and Norway is a democratic socialist nation.
I'm gonna vote for.
Wow, I'm fucking stupid.
I'm gonna vote for whoever allows me to have guns and healthcare.
Dude, I'm
cheap.
I'm gonna go.
Think of how good it will be when we're all shooting each other and with no consequences.
Dude, Bernie's cool with guns. A lot of people don't remember that. He has gone on record and being like, I'm not taking them away. I have no interest.
But think about that. Like your gun accidentally discharges into like someone else and you shoot him in the gut, but we all have free healthcare. So it's gonna be like, no problem, buddy. I didn't want to go to work this week anyways.
There you go.
And
cool.
You're not bankrupted by your health bills, so you get to go to work. You're like, I'll take a
call
week
into
off.
Work shot.
That'd be good.
They're just like, listen, you've called into work shot 3 times now. I'm just shooting you with subsonic 22 rounds.
I live in the Bronx.
Dude, I'm gonna go vote for Bernie, but I'm gonna beat off at the polls. I'm gonna jack off into the booth.
That seems. They'll probably count it, but it seems very unethical.
No. Other people will have been doing it.
Oh man,
He's not gonna.
Is there only one person allowed in the voting booth at one time?
I don't know. Are you saying like a dressing room, like you're trying to fuck in there if you don't want to get caught?
I haven't seen a porno of that.
I don't think you're allowed to be in there because they don't want anyone to coach your vote.
What if you are too mentally retarded to vote for.
Dude.
Like, what is the cutoff for voting?
I don't know. I
Doesn't
will tell
everyone
you
get a vote?
Yes, during the Democratic primaries, when I worked with disabled
Okay.
people, I brought them to the Democratic primaries, and not only did I not coach them at all and literally let them fill it out freestyle.
Hell yeah.
Dude, they were like drawing things on the ballot. Well, I needed to vote, and I was like, I don't have time to vote. In my work, even though it's illegal in Utah, they wouldn't give me time off. And like, what are you going to do? There's no recourse. What, am I going to lose my job?
They were all registered?
Yeah. They have to be registered because they have government aid and shit.
Wow.
So I just fucking went to vote myself, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. You guys should vote too. Exercise your rights, buddies.
Yeah.
And so I let 3 severely disabled men just draw like fucking Pokemon on their ballot.
Do they count any of those votes?
I don't
think,
know.
Or
I mean,
did you ask them who they voted for?
I think you can write in Charizard.
Did they talk about it?
No, they didn't understand. I mean, they kind of understood.
Maybe they understood and they kept it a secret.
They understand who the president is, but they don't understand like local government. Like I was like, yeah, we're voting for the president. They're like tight, like they were into it. They were, and then dude, they didn't even know who he was. Like one guy, I remember him. He just assumed Bill Clinton was still the president. I was like, yeah, you know what? Sure. Dude, I needed to vote, so I fucking made it happen, and my shitty work wouldn't let me go. So
I feel like you're a better citizen. You helped 3 other people vote.
Yeah, no, in all honesty, it is funny to think back because they're just like don't understand, and they're just like fuck it, whatever.
Honestly, how many normal people understand who they're voting for?
No,
really,
exactly, dude. That's my thing. How many people literally just write Democrat, or whatever? They don't even
down
look.
The line.
So these guys at least were like. I don't know. I do remember one of them specifically drawing a Pokemon. And I was just like, hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Just draw them on. Get it going, dude. Fuck it. You didn't even vote. I'm outing you.
Yeah, I didn't vote.
I remember I voted in my...
I'm a Bernie or Buster.
No.
I'm outing myself. I busted.
Yeah, no, you...
I didn't vote on it. I would spend that time busting.
No, you were crying. That was during your... I think during the election, that was during your time of crying during sex.
Yeah,
it was a rough time for the nation.
I was crying and busting.
Yeah, you were crying and busting. I was busting. I would hear you. I would just hear your bed just taking heavy WWE power bombs. Do you pick them up for every thrust? Why are you fucking... What was your bed's problem?
Oh, when you were my neighbor?
Yeah, dude. I lived above Mac, everyone, and he never heard me fuck, which is weird because it was like a fuck marathon up in my house. I think you were gaslighting me. But anyway,
Well, one... The type of woman I usually fuck is petite women, so they are easier to power bomb.
True. You do fuck very petite women.
So, yeah, I throw them around, toss them up in the air like a pizza.
Dude, I love an Amazon woman, dude. I want her to. I want it to be a struggle. I want to pick her up and be like, oh, I want to have to think about it.
You want to have to think about it?
Hell yeah, dude.
You go to pick her up and then she picks you up?
Hell yeah, dude. I want to fuck someone who's such a size that when I'm at the gym, I'm like, I got to get stronger get stronger to fuck her better.
I feel like every episode we reveal a new waifu.
Yeah, this is true. This is
all I'm thinking about is Julia Vins.
This is just buff.
Just trying to her just putting you in a headlock.
Dude, we really should. We should assign a waifu to every episode. Starting with this one is Buff Gym waifu.
That's
Amazon waifu.
Amazon waifu.
I just want a girl who fucks me back. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't even want her to fuck me back. If it's an Amazon waifu, I want her. I don't even get to choose that I'm fucking.
I want her to be so strong that even though we're having straight sex, technically she's bottoming for me.
What if you're bottoming for her?
Dude,
that's how strong she is.
Dude, it happens. Would you let a girl put a finger in your butt while she's blowing you?
Would I or have I?
Both.
I think I've probably done that. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I think that's how I discovered I didn't like it.
Yeah. Before anyone ever tried to put a finger in my butt, a girl tried to put her finger in my urethra.
Ew.
Yeah, dude. Just fucking went for it. That's not cool, right?
You wouldn't get very far.
No, you wouldn't. Are we gonna do an ad read?
Why
we don't
is
have
it that time?
Yeah, we don't have the laptop.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's freestyle it. We got this. Cowboy. Okay, firstly, this episode is brought to you by Amazon Women and Amazon the website.
Good.
Wow, look at that tie-in. Amazon the website will hold you down and fuck you, and then it will come things that you bought. Isn't that fun?
That's the nice thing. It always is a surprise.
Yeah.
But if you go to our website, cowboyboys.rodeo,
Boom.
RODEO, we have an Amazon banner right at the very bottom. And if you click on that and then buy stuff after clicking on that, it sends us a little bit of percentage for whatever you buy. And we can also see what you bought.
You know what I love about what you just said?
What?
You spelled out, you said cowboyboys.rodeo, and then you spelled the word rodeo as if our listeners can spell cowboy and boys, but not rodeo? What the fuck?
I mean, there's so many O's and D's in there.
There's a quality of
I spell it out because people will probably type in .com.
True.
And they don't think that rodeos are real.
Cowboyboys.rodeo. Buy whatever.
.com was taken.
Dude, it's Halloween. Buy a spooky gift. Buy dry ice to do a blowjob with. We are not legally responsible for any damages to your mouth and or genitals that occur from that.
Also, if you use Amazon pretty frequently, if you just right-click on that banner, click on that banner. I don't think you can right-click and save as a favorites.
I mean, whatever.
I don't know if browsers do that anymore. But if you click on our banner, go to Amazon, and then set that as your favorite when you go to Amazon regularly, it'll also help us out. We'll get a kickback.
Hell yeah.
So,
why don't you go on there, buy a paper and a pencil, and then you can be the person that draws the waifu from every episode starting now. What will next week's waifu be? I don't even know.
So I'm looking up on Amazon, and I typed in Hitler costume for kids.
Oh, no.
That first one is just kind of a British officer.
That's pretty good.
Smithy's army. That's not...
I feel like here's what's fucked up. I feel like instead of the algorithm being like, who are you and why, it's trying to be like, well, maybe this is what you're looking for. Wait, go back up.
I don't see.
That one's a little Hitlery.
The cop?
Yeah, the cop.
No, they're...
Dude, I want to see...
You're going to have to make your own Hitler's kid costume.
You got to DIY Hitler. What do you make Hitler out of? I feel like you could get like a fucking Canadian Mounties uniform and make it into Hitler, maybe? I don't know. What color is Hitler's... What does Hitler look like? I fucking can picture his face, but not what he's wearing.
He's got that brown kind of uniform and coat, and then he's got the red swastika armband. He does have
the armband. That's
important. He has the cool Michael Jordan mustache.
He does has the Michael Jordan mustache, and then he has like the fucking weird riding pants, like the cavalry riding pants that kind of poof out.
How do you not know what Hitler looks like? Doesn't he visit you in your nightmares?
No. What the fuck?
I don't know.
No,
I'm not
dude.
Jewish.
I don't. It is weird that I forgot what he looks like. I can see him in my mind now. What? Who?
Anyways,
trying to imagine more people now. Who can't I imagine?
Buy stuff, or if you're normally buying stuff on Amazon, use our banner and we get money from it.
Hell yeah, that'll be fucking cool. Hey, also, I'm gonna be in San Diego, California, on Halloween and November 1st and 2nd. Oh my god, what?
Are you gonna dress up?
No, maybe, yes, maybe. I'm gonna be doing. Hey everyone. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm filming a new special in November. It's only 25 minutes long, but we're very excited about it. It's going to be online. People are going to watch it, and I'm working on it. So if you go in to see me in San Diego at American Comedy Club, 5 shows, I will be running the whole new special. So you'll be a part of me figuring out the new special. So that's pretty, I think, and I don't want to say the word special again, so I'm going to say, nope, I'm going to say it's pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, come to American Comedy Club in San Diego. Follow me at Shaydozer, SHAYDOZER, on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Mac.
Just go to cowboyboys.rodeo and you can find all of our stuff there.
Every time you do it.
Do you want to read our latest review on iTunes.
Yes, please.
We're slowly getting more reviews. We're up to 102.
No way. We broke 100, everyone. And we're on our way to 200, and that's when something special happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This one's from Sierra. Yeah, I can't say it.
Let me see it. I'm going to read that shit.
I'm too brain dead to read.
Shreya. Wait a damn, dude.
I apologize. Feel free to give us 4 stars, Shreya. You gave us 5 stars, but the only reason I'm able to force myself out of bed on these Monday mornings is because it means I get to listen to these 2 buckaroos on the drive to work. Their conversations are open and heartfelt and ridiculously hilarious. And by the end of each episode, I'm always dying of laughter and tempted to send Mac and Shayne a platonic boob picture because somehow I think it would be funny.
Oh,
yes,
firstly, absolutely, our Instagram DMs are open for titties.
Well, you got to email us because that's the only way we can both look at something.
Email titties. Listen, I'm telling all the listeners right now, I'm opening the floodgates.
Don't send it to Shayne's Instagram because he hides those from me.
No, that's not real. Unless they give me a photo that will disappear because I'm not patient enough to wait for you.
Let me finish this. Anyways, that's probably the best descriptor of this podcast I can come up with right now. And the point is you should definitely listen to it. Our email thing, we've been requesting boob pics for since episode 1, and we've gotten 0.
Have we gotten penises?
No penises, no boobs. We have requested both, but we have gotten a lot of people, very nice questions reaching out to us.
You know, if you want to test the waters, we could go butts.
I mean, I like all the people who just reach out and talk.
I know. We have so many people who are like so genuine and sweet, and they're just like, your podcast means a lot to me. Meanwhile, we're just like, what if Hitler had a rod in his penis? It's so fucking...
I didn't say that. That's weird.
I mean, I did. I said it.
But yeah, you can email us at cowboyboyspodcast@gmail.com. I try to respond to that. I can't respond if you use our online form.
Yeah.
But that's also a good way to just shout at us.
Literally, if you've written us, we've seen it, and it means a lot to us, even if we haven't responded. Also, though, I will say, someone was mad that I trashed Scientology.
Yeah,
Mac told me that.
Someone did email us and was very disappointed that you were trashing.
Listen, I don't know how...
am pro Scientology. I want to go on the record, and this is only your half of the speaking. So say what you want, and don't blame me.
Okay.
To our Scientology listeners,
okay.
I respect your religion.
I also am fine. I think that the rules are you have to understand that I'm talking trash because I'm full of thetans and I can't fucking help it. I'm jam packed. Thetans are coming out of my ass and ears. What am I supposed to do?
Go email her back and get your thetans cleared.
Oh, as a lady, you say.
I read every email in the tone of a woman.
Why do you do that?
It makes me feel less lonely.
Yeah, I will say that I feel like anyone who's ever been mad at me about religion has been a woman. Genuinely. And I've gotten a lot of emails from people being like, I can't believe you said this. Or I've even gotten emails from people being like, you're anti-Semitic. And I'm like, well, that's weird because I lived in Israel and I'm Jewish, but...
You can live in Israel and be anti-Semitic.
No, you can.
I feel like there's a lot of Palestinians who do that. So, depending on where you live...
Here's the deal. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not even technically really anti-religion. I just
you know what?
It's all goofy, and I like to talk trash about it. Can we say something?
Wait, I just want to go on the record that I am pro-Scientology and anti-Semitic. Just put MacArthur on the record.
I would like to reach out and extend an olive branch to the Scientology girl. I want to hold her hand,
guy,
look it deep into his eyes, or whatever, into the dragonkin's eyes, and I want to say truly from the bottom of my heart, while I don't respect Scientology all that much, I think Scientology is infinitely better than anyone who believes in astrology.
I mean, I don't want to make fun of Scientology because I feel like it can only do good for my career. So I would like to... I'm going to become Scientologist and pass you up.
Okay, please do it. Take me with you, man.
No,
pass me up. I'm fucking tired out here.
Do you think who has more pull in Hollywood, Scientologies or Jews?
That's the final battle. That's when China leaves and Hollywood is left and they're fighting over the scraps. It'll be the Scientologists versus the Jews. Tom Cruise versus who's our Jewish champion? That's what I'm gonna start.
Every
training.
director,
Dude. Every time I'm at the gym,
Is
I'm
that
gonna
the
be
sec-
training to kill Tom Cruise on behalf of the Jewish people.
That's the secret of Hollywood. All the actors are Scientologists, but all the directors and producers are Jewish.
Well, we're still in charge, so. All right, everyone. Fucking hey, yeehaw, everybody.
Yeehaw.